Good afternoon, cadets. It's Lieutenant Colonel Baker here in the next series of our health and welfare of your being. It's health and fitness, the benefits of physical activity. You see the pictures on here, guy riding a mountain bike, weightlifting, and playing football or sports. It's always good, as you know, to be physically active. Okay, as always, here's by North Carolina state law. Here's the essential question: how can you improve your level of physical fitness? Now, if you think about that, think about where you are right now with physical fitness. Okay? You guys know that I always try to work out before I come into class. Okay, I do it in the mornings to get it out of the way, so when I get home, I'm not coming home late at 6 or 7 o'clock after working out from school. Okay, so I've made that adjustment in my lifestyle. Of course, the Army had taught me to do PT all the time. And so it's become a habit with me even after I retire. Right? All right, so think about what you know about the benefits of physical activity. Everybody talks about it, but there are some benefits to you health-wise, especially for your high school career. It helps you actually perform better in school if you're physically fit. Believe it or not, that's why the Army stresses it so much. Okay? You've got to be physically fit to endure the rigors of combat. Right? That's the most extreme form of stress that you're going to be under if you decide to join the Army or any of the other military. Okay? Okay, so here's our learning objectives. Okay? We're going to talk about the benefits of the exercise. There's actually 5 exercises that you're going to have to do for this class. So there's a lot of things that you're going to have to do in order to finish this course. Okay? And we're going to create a plan to set and achieve your personal fitness goals. I'm going to hold you guys to these plans because I want you to be physically fit so you can be mentally fit, so you can graduate and move on with your life to the next stage. Okay? And then always you got to monitor your fitness progress. Okay? You always want to see where you're going, if you've reached those mini goals that you have. And then we're going to define some of the key words you'll see down here. Okay, so we're going to play this game. If you're here in the actual classroom, if you're on an A and B schedule, you guys will actually do this on the screen. Okay, so let's start the game. All right, so weight training is a good way to build your heart and lung capacity. What do you think, true or false? That's right, it's false. Okay, weight training is an anaerobic exercise, okay, with short bursts of activity, and a good way to get your heart and lung capacity up is running, fast walking, something that you're going to elevate your heart rate for at least 20 minutes. Okay, that's what an aerobic activity is. All right, young people who exercise regularly tend to get better grades in school. True or false? That's right, that's true. Okay, it's going to help you out in all areas of your life if you get physically fit. Okay? We always talk about it. That's why we actually have PT every Friday on our normal schedule. When we get back to it, PT will start back up again. Okay. All right. Young people who exercise regularly tend to have great exercise equipment at home. Yeah, that's false. Most people don't have exercise equipment at home, but you can do exercises with just your body weight. Okay, you can knock out push-ups. If you do 200 push-ups a day, I guarantee you're going to see a change in your muscle structure on your body. Going for regular walks has no effect on your fitness. It's false. Okay, walking is a good exercise, especially if you have your lung capacity is low. You don't want to start off with trying to run. Okay, you start off with walking, slowly build up your lung capacity. 3 10-minute exercise sessions will provide the same benefit as one covering 30 minutes. True. Okay, so you can break that into chunks instead of if you don't have time to do it all at once. When you warm up for exercise, your intensity level should be low or moderate. That is true. Okay, you're warming up. You don't want to just start right out into raising your heart rate to its max heart rate level. That's just not a good thing to do. So your intensity level will be extremely low or extremely moderate. Okay? Exercise increases physical fatigue and decreases mental fatigue. Okay, that's true. Okay? You see the inverse relationship to it. Okay? The more you exercise, the better your mental capacity is. Weightlifting is an example of cross training. Okay, false. Cross training is the new thing now where you actually mix your intensity levels with certain exercises. But weight training is strictly just an anaerobic exercise. So did you guys get all of those right, or did you miss some of them? All right, so let's think about the meaning of fitness. Right, here is the actual definition for fitness. Physical fitness, your ability to perform various activities without excessive fatigue or injury. Okay. All right, so let's talk about some of the benefits of physical activity. Okay. Your body gets healthier. By the way, if you're in great physical fitness or physical conditioning right now, your body can fight off a lot of things that they couldn't if you were in poor shape. One is the coronavirus, the flu, other things like that that just won't affect you because you are in physical fitness good shape. Okay, it's going to help you feel better, and you're going to do better in school. I can guarantee you it will. Okay, and you can meet other people when you're working out. Okay, because you have something in common with that person, and that's a good way to make friends. You can make friends on the football team, basketball, soccer, whatever sport you play. Clear key check. Strengthen your heart and lungs. It strengthens your bones. It manages your weight. It controls your blood sugar. Controls your blood pressure. Increase strength and stamina. Improve flexibility and muscle tone. Improve the balance, the feeling of stability and control over your body. Develop coordination and smooth the balanced movement of body parts at the same time. It improves your reaction time. It decreases body's defense or increases body's defense to diseases. It improves your sleep. You feel more alert and energetic. It reduces your stress. It increases body's defense to diseases. You learn new things. Get a sense of accomplishment. You lessen your mental fatigue. Build a positive self-image. Increase your self-confidence and self-esteem. Engage in enjoyable activities. Meet and interact with new people. Use abilities to work with others as a team. Get support from your friends and share goals and achievements with others. So that's a tremendous amount of benefits of physical activity there that we just went through. Okay, so acknowledge that fitness is important to your well-being. You got to acknowledge that, guys. Every time that you're eating bad food that causes you to become lethargic, okay, that's one of the reasons why is you're not eating right, which doesn't help you out with your physical activity. Okay. And you see this, it says gradually work up to 60 minutes, 5 to 7 times. If you're just starting out with some physical activities, you got to take it slow, okay? Because you don't want to get injured. Okay? But also, how many days does it take to create a habit? 21 days. So if you do this for 21 days, you're going to create a habit of physical fitness that's going to help you out the rest of your life. Okay. Here's the stages of exercise. You got to warm up. Okay. You don't just go at it really hard. You got to stretch. Okay. If you're doing weightlifting, you start off with a really low weight a bunch of times just to warm up before you start doing the heavy weights. Okay. And then you got to have cool down. Okay. You got to reduce your heart rate back down to the resting heart rate. Okay, in your student text, you should read the elements of physical fitness. There are two main types of exercise, aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic exercise is rhythmic, nonstop, and moderate to vigorous activity that requires large amounts of oxygen and improves the cardiorespiratory system. Running, walking, biking, and swimming are forms of aerobic exercise. Anaerobic exercise is intense physical activity that requires little oxygen but uses short bursts of energy. Sprinting, weightlifting, and gymnastics are examples of anaerobic exercise. Each type of exercise benefits the body in a particular way. You can combine both types of exercise to achieve optimum fitness. By choosing a variety of activities, you can receive the benefits of both types of exercise. A variety of activities will also help you with the elements of fitness: aerobic capacity, muscle strength and endurance, and flexibility. These three things are ways to measure fitness. The exercises in the Cadet Challenge address each of these. Okay? All right, so think about how you get motivated to exercise. For me, motivation is just because the Army, I've had 11 surgeries. If I don't exercise, my body becomes really sore and it's hard for me to move around from all the arthritis I have. All right, so exercise 1. What motivates you? Okay. So you're going to have to fill this out. There are 5 questions, no, 6. 6 questions, and then you score it. Okay? And then after you score it, this is what you are. Okay. So, were you surprised by the results of the scoring? Some people might be surprised. Some people might not. Okay. So, how does knowing your type affect your motivation to exercise? Some people need other people around to help them motivate them to exercise. Me, on the other hand, all I need is my heavy metal, and I can do my exercise, and I really don't want to talk to anybody because I don't have much time. I only got like an hour and 15 minutes to get everything in that I need to do. Okay. So think about the level of fitness you want to achieve. Remember these SMART goals, right? Okay, here's a SMART goal for physical activity. The specific, you be able to run 3 miles. You measurable, you log your activity each week. Attainable, you run, walk for 30 minutes 3 times a week. Your results, run a 10-minute mile by the end of the month. And then your time frame, I want to be able to do this by the end of the month. Okay, that is a very good SMART goal. You guys all need to set these for you for physical activity. Okay, so here's some determine which exercises will help you reach that goal. Right. So if I want to increase my lung strength, handball will help that. Okay. Tennis will not help it as much as handball does. Okay. And softball is low. It's not going to help me at all, really. Okay? You can see these in this chart. Take a look at it. Okay, you need to create an activity plan. Okay? Here you see an activity plan. Sunday for 1 hour, I'm going to ride a bike. Monday, I have gym class, 50 minutes, soccer practice, 2 hours, and walk home from practice. So for 3 hours and 10 minutes, I'm doing some physical activity, and that's how you can read this. I'm going to require you to actually do that also. Okay. Fitness goals, always write it down. Okay. People forget. You might forget how well you're doing, and it helps you keep on track for those goals that you want to meet. Let's say you want to be able to do 50 push-ups in 1 minute. Okay. You start off by doing 6 sets of 10 push-ups. Okay. And then slowly increase that. And then see where you're at. Maybe you can only do 40 after doing that for a month. Okay. Then you increase it and do 6 sets of 15. And that'll help you reach that 50 push-ups in a minute. You always got to monitor your progress. Okay? Always keep a log, right? Because it helps you. Like I said, you'll forget about it. Right? You should know a difference and start seeing a difference in the change in your body. Fat is slowly starting to melt away. By the way, you cannot lose fat. The best way to lose fat, to keep it off, is to 2 to 3 pounds a month. Not these drastic diets that have you lose 10 to 15 pounds every month. That's just, unless you're severely obese, that's not something that you're going to keep off. So you have to do it smartly. All right. A written exercise plan will benefit you by keeping you on track and helping you. That's right. Exercise consistently. Okay. The best way to continuously improve your fitness is by, you got it, setting new goals once you reach your current goals. Tamara set fitness goals 2 months ago. She's not seeing any change in her fitness level of fitness. What should she not do? That's right. Stop working out with her athletic friend, Sally. Okay? Keep working out with her. Always work out with a partner that is usually better than you, because it gives you motivation to become just like that person. Rob is starting a new exercise program. His resting heart rate is 84. What advice would you give Rob? 84, pretty high. Right. He needs to improve his aerobic capacity so his resting heart rate goes down to like maybe 60. Teenagers should engage in muscle and bone strengthening activities for at least 60 minutes a day. Okay, so think about your goals and what are the obstacles to your goals. All right, so exercise 2, my fitness goals. That's what we're going to do. Okay, here we go. You want to do a SMART goal. Okay, maybe you're going to want to do, 50 push-ups in a minute. Okay, that's specific, but you need to fill out this SMART goal. All right, so exercise 3 is obstacles to SMART goals. Okay, so you're going to have these questions. My day is so busy now, I just don't think I can make time to include, very unlikely, very likely. Okay, you fill those out. All right, then you put the scores that you have in there, and then you total them. Total them across, not down. Okay, and then you answer these 2 questions. Told you there was a lot on this one, 5 exercises, okay? And then answer some of these questions. Do you think obstacles you face affect the goals that you set for yourself? Look, guys, if you have a super busy schedule, okay, you're going to have to make sacrifices in something to get physically fit, right? It's very important to become physically fit. So you think about creating your own personal fitness plan. I kind of already did that with myself after I got out of the military. It's in my head. Okay. I do 30 minutes of aerobic activity. I can only do this one machine or the recumbent bike because I had my knee replaced, but I get 30 minutes of aerobic activity and then 45 minutes of weight training after that to keep myself and my muscles and joints strengthened. Okay, so exercise 4. Okay, exercise 4 here. Okay, this is list your typical activity for each day or your day in the column. So really, this is you listing, okay, what you do in a day. And then how can you revise that to increase your physical activity, okay? And then answer questions, the rest of the questions. And then exercise 2, my fitness goals, you review that one, okay, but your exercise number 5, which is your exercise schedule. And I want you to come up with a schedule for you to increase your physical activity. Okay, review handout 1. This is your exercise tracking. Okay. Start with Monday, list the activities you participated in and the number of minutes for each. Okay. Told you I'm going to hold you accountable to this. This is a big deal, especially to me, because I know how physical activity, how important it is. Okay. And then I want you to fill out the performance assessment task. And all of these exercises and everything will be posted in the Google Classroom for you guys to fill out. Okay. Aerobic exercise is, that's right, moderate to vigorous exercise that requires large amounts of oxygen and improves your cardiorespiratory system. Anaerobic exercise is, requires little oxygen but uses short bursts of energy. Blank is a form of exercise where you switch between different exercises to build up different aspects of your fitness. Excuse me. And that's the cross training. That's the big craze right now. And it has been going for about 5 years now. Metabolism is, that's right, the way the food you eat is converted into energy. The most force you can exert or the weight you can lift at one time indicates your muscle strength. The ability of a muscle to repeatedly exert a force over prolonged periods indicates your, that's right, muscle endurance. Physical fitness is your ability to, that's right, perform various activities without excessive fatigue or injury. Okay, so we go back to the essential question. How can you improve your level of fitness? When we fill out all 6 of those exercises, and we're going to fill them out and keep filling them out to the rest of the year, I'm going to hold you guys to it because I want to see some improvement in you. And you're going to see your level of physical fitness increase to the point where you're going to be so much better. Okay? Thank you for your time.